Today, a submission for a band called Bellicose, and they're from New York. They've kind of been around since 2023. They say in their submission they quickly carved themselves in the niche sort of metalcore landscape, blending raw energy of hardcore punk with a sound that's both punishing and melodic, like the sound of that. We'll talk about them a little bit after the track that I'm going to play that's released on August the 9th called Mental Wealth. Okay, we're straight into it. Oh, bone crushing. Wait. Yes. I'm digging all these vocal dynamics. Absolute fan. Wow. Yeah. Yep. I like all these like tempo waves. Oh, yes. I'm lost in all of the dynamics, really lost in these vocals. Good shit, man. Oh, I love that rumble of the bass guitar. Really hard to capture that as well, studio-wise. Oh, this over? Well, it's over too soon. Yeah, so there's a lot of influence in there. Yeah, okay, I kind of get a bit of the punk thing, but this had a lot of kind of that traditional metalcore sound, but then also with all this kind of like proggy and like death overtones. So it's very hard to kind of be true to kind of genres and labels, and I find in my experience of listening to metal, the bands are and the music is packed with each individual's influences, that it's not saying it's not very fair. It's not altogether too pointless, but it's not realistic to kind of sort of pigeonhole these awesome creations that come out, because the fear is, as always, and this is my fear as a promoter, that the minute you stick a label on something is you then kind of alienate half the audience or half your potential audience, because they go, well, that's a certain type of core, that's a certain type of this, and therefore then they switch off before even switching on to play. But this is a stunning collective. I can imagine that this would be fantastic live. They weren't lying when they said in their submission that they have these crushing breakdowns, thunderous rhythms, and vocals that cut through the mix with searing intensity. Yes, they go on to say actually that they do draw from a deep well of influences, and I think that that is very evident. Some bands that they've named, Jesus Peace, yes, remember that. Poison the Well, Earth Crisis, Loathe, Knocked Loose, The Warriors. Some names there I need to research and give them a listen if you don't know them as well, if you're a bit of an old duffer like me and can't remember what happened 10, 20 years ago, perhaps. But yes, a wealth of experience. They hail from blue-collar backgrounds, just road-tripping adventures and the grind of everyday hustling. Well, that's us metalists. We're here and there, everywhere. We're like the vampire community. You'll find us in offices, in factories, and having good times and crazy times and all this kind of stuff. Bellicose has a sense of urgency. Definitely. I'd agree with that. And authenticity, yes, absolutely, which sets them apart in a crowded field. They say Modern Mammal, that's their next album, production is now available and they are ready to make their mark with a sound that's as fresh as it's formidable. Totally agree with all of those points. Yes, very, very busy sounding band, keeps you on your toes. It's violent, it's brutal, but it's clever at the same time, and it's nuanced, and it's clearly an effort by a bunch of talented and very kind of real, they're showing up as themselves when they write music. And I think in a world that is highly digitalized and highly mass produced, this is exactly the kind of stuff that shines through in this day and age. So Bellicose, there we are. Absolute positive. Can't wait to push this around and introduce friends and stuff and other bands to this particular band as Bellicose as well. So if you've liked this, then stay tuned. We here at Cupchairs cover lots of music, much of it heavy, although not all of it. We do deviate as well. I'm a metalhead pure, through and through. I'm also a musician, so that I love listening to absolutely anything that comes this way. But for the metalheads following this channel or these platforms, then yes, links and stuff below to Bellicose. Give them a follow. That's the main thing that I ask out of these reaction videos, reaction style videos, is that if you like the band, give them a follow. Props to Bellicose. Thank you very much.